Hello everyone, this is South Florida Milsim with a video overview of my Emerson JPC. Now first off, this is modeled after the Cry Precision JPC. One of the main reasons I chose this plate carrier over all the other choices out there is that it's really slim and very low profile. Now first off, I'm going to go over some of the features of this plate carrier. First off, we have a very large admin pouch in here. As you can see, it's very big. I like to keep my phone in there. You could also, on top of that, keep wallet, keys, or a map, or whatever else you have. On the front here, I have just a normal American flag on this Velcro panel. The cool thing about this Velcro panel is it's also MOLLE. So even though you have the Velcro up here, you could still weave a pouch on here if you wanted to. One of the other big features of the JPC is the very slim cummerbund it has on the side. Even though this is so slim and small, you could still weave MOLLE through this, as you'll see on the other side later on. How you attach this cummerbund on here is it comes around to the front, and you lift up this panel, and you have Velcro here that holds it all on. This is really tight, and no matter what, that's never going to come off. So that comes on and closes there for a really nice tight fit. Now also on the front here, I have a Magpul Ms3 Sling. Why I chose this is you can have it normal like this as a one-point sling, but then you could also quickly unclip this and bring it up to the front and clip it onto the front of your gun, and then you have a two-point sling. So you could have it strapped on really tight if you're lifting a stretcher or climbing any ladders or anything like that. Okay, on the front here I have 6 M4 mag pouches. The first 3 I have in a blue 4-gear 10-speed mag pouch. Now, the thing I really like about these mag pouches is it holds the mags in without having any straps coming over the top like the Velcro straps or bungee straps. And so when you need the mag, all you do is pull straight out and you have the mag. You're not fumbling with straps or anything. But while the mag is in there, you still have great retention. Your mags aren't going to fall out on you while you're crawling or running. Now for the back mag pouch, the plate carrier comes with a Kangaroo Mag Pouch that holds 3 mags. The thing that I didn't like about that Kangaroo pouch is it had the elastic or the bungee straps going over the top holding the mags in. So when you needed the mag, you had to pull the bungee off, then you had to go in and reach and grab out the mag. What I did is I bought Kydex Inserts that go in there. I'll have a link in the description below on where I got these. But what it is it's a Kydex wedge that goes inside the Kangaroo pouch. So when you stick in the mag, it locks them in there and you don't need the straps going over the top. And just like the blue 4-gear pouch, it has great retention, they're not coming out. But when you need it, you just pull and they come out with no problem at all. Now, as you can see, I have all of my mags facing the exact same direction, except for this one in the back. The reason I have that is if I need to refill my Kydex mag pouch on my battle belt, they're all facing the same direction. So I just grab and put it around into the mag pouch. Or if my mag pouch were to run dry on my battle belt and I didn't have time to refill it and then my gun ran out, all I had to do is reach, grab the mag pull it out, and it's lined up perfectly just to go straight into the gun. So if I were to have it like the mags facing different directions, I'd pull it out, it would be backwards. I'd have to turn it around and fumble with it. This way they're all lined up perfectly. The reason I have this one facing the opposite direction as all the other mags is for a right-handed reload. If I were to have my gun on my left shoulder, if I was clearing a room or whatever, and I ran out of ammo, all I'd have to do is reach up with my right hand, pull this mag out, and stick it straight into the gun, and it'd be lined up perfectly. Now coming around to this to the right cummerbund here, the reason I have nothing on here is I have my secondary pistol on my battle belt right under it. So if I were to have a bunch of pouches and stuff on here, when I go to draw the pistol, I would be snagging up on these pouches. So I like to keep this very slim and nothing on it on the right side. Now on the back panel of my plate carrier, I have a modified Condor hydration pack. What I did is I cut off about 3 or 4 inches off the bottom. Here's a picture of what it looked like before and then what it looked like after. So what I did is I cut about 3 or 4 inches off the bottom, then I went back and sewed the sides back up and made it a lot shorter and slimmer. Then I also took the straps that it came with that you could use for backpack straps, and I cut those and turned them into cinch straps so you could cinch the backpack down so it's not as wide. Now, along with carrying the hydration bladder in the back of the backpack, I carry some zip ties, a small bottle of aspirin, a pair of pliers for any in-game repairs I have to do, a lens cleaning cloth, and a small med kit that I've made up for any in-game injuries that could occur. Now in the bottom pouch here, I carry a small bag filled with batteries for my flashlight, red dot, and my headset and anything else that I have. Now also on the bottom of the backpack, I have about 50 feet of paracord and 2 carabiner clips. Now on the back here I have my Ms3 Sling, and I have it slightly integrated through the strap here because what was happening, because of the backpack and the mag pouches in the front, the sling would ride up and push against my neck and it was really uncomfortable. So I just have it through this strap here so it'll just stay right on this shoulder, then come around and under my other arm. Now in the comments on my last video, I had a request to show how I had my old sling integrated through the straps. What I did is I just had the sling centered in the front, and then the 2 straps I had come through these shoulder straps here, and then I had it come around and weave through both of these pieces of MOLLE on top of my backpack. So what it did is it had all of the weight put right on this back panel on the backpack, so you wouldn't feel any of it on your shoulders, and then it would be really slim and integrated right through the straps on the plate carrier. Now on this left cummerbund, I still like to keep everything as low profile as possible, so what I did is I pushed all of my pouches as far forward on the cummerbund as possible. The reason I did that is because under this I have my battle belt, and then I have my M4 mag pouch right here. So I don't want any pouches here, so when I pull up the mag it snags on stuff. But in front I have my 2 pistol mags that are shorter, so they clear these pouches here and there's no problem with that. Now what I have here is I just have a small radio pouch for my Baofeng UV5R radio. And I have on that, I have my PTT plugged in on the side, and I have the cord weaved through the MOLLE on the strap and coming around to the PTT right here. And then I'll just have the cord coming down from my helmet, from my headset right here, and you could easily reach down and push the button. I also have the hose for my hydration pack coming along over the strap here and down here, and it's tied with a little bungee cord here. So when I want it, I can just pull it out, but when I have it strapped on here, it's not flopping around or getting snagged on anything. Now as you can see, the main concept I have with this entire plate carrier loadout is I like to keep everything as slimmed down and lightweight as possible, so you're not having a bunch of extra stuff hanging around getting snagged and adding extra weight. Now this concludes my video overview of my Emerson JPC. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.